Hello and welcome to another unboxing video. In this video I'll be unboxing this VideoMicro from Rode. I already have several microphones from Rode, such as this one, which is the video mic. It's the wireless link. And then I have the NTG2, the shotgun mic, and the original stereo Rode mic, and the original video Rode mic, the very original one, the big one. And recently I just opened up a new, launched a new series of videos on my YouTube channel, and that's traveling. It's called Photopoints 24, and it's where I'll be traveling between cities from 24 to 48 hours, sometimes more, sometimes less. And then I'll be taking pictures and giving you guys some tips and tricks on how to get certain pictures. And what I figured is, it's really kind of complicated to carry around, let's say, an NTG2 mic or even my video wireless mic from Rode, because the video wireless mic, it's like you need 1-2 cables, and then you need the transmitter and the receiver. Well, transmitter and the receiver, and it's like you're carrying too. Well, I would be carrying too many pieces of equipment around, and that's just not very practical if I'm only going to travel to, like, let's say, a big city for 24 to 48 hours. So I would need to worry too much about my gear rather than actually being on the field and shoot. So I decided to purchase this VideoMicro because of its size. I wanted to go for the Pro version, but it's a little bit too big, and I figured it would look even weirder. And being that I really only want to carry one camera, so my second camera that will be filming my trip needs to be a small camera as well, so it would make more sense to go with a smaller mic for me. Funny story is that I actually went on a trip already and wanted to film the video, but because I did not have the mic, so I actually ordered the mic off Amazon for like 58 euros, and it was supposed to be sent to my house in Germany. And I actually left the house 10 minutes earlier than this would, before this would arrive. For whatever reason, Amazon decided to send me the package with UPS. Usually they don't do that in Germany. It's either with the German companies such as Hermes or DHL. And if they send it with Hermes or DHL, it would usually come to my house between like 7 o'clock in the morning to latest 11:30 in the morning, but UPS is like from 12:30 onwards. So my train was like at 12:40, so I had to leave the house a little earlier to go and catch my train, and now I'm in Amsterdam like a week later after my trip. My dad had to send me my microphone, but it's not the only microphone. Inside is not only microphone. You can see it's weird packaging. You can see part of the Amazon package here, but it's like another box on top wrap around here because I forgot my MacBook Pro charger. So I'm out of battery for a few days now. It managed to hold on like from Wednesday, my computer, the battery managed to hold on from Wednesday all the way to Sunday, and today is Tuesday. So for almost 2 days now, my computer is out of battery. But anyway, that's that. So now I finally have a new mic for my new series that I'm launching. Well, that I already have launched. But yeah, I'm sure, well, I hope that this was the right purchase and it will improve the sound quality. And later on I will be doing test between this microphone here, the lavalier mic from Rode, with the onboard microphones from my cameras that I would be normally using for my Photopoints 24. Yeah, I will be switching between 70D, my G7 from Lumix, this microphone, and my NTG2 microphone from Rode. But the NTG2 will be recorded separately on the Zoom H4n. Yeah, Zoom H4n. And yeah, otherwise all the other mics will be recorded with the camera amplifiers. Yeah, so let's get unboxing. So let's get started with the unboxing. So it's a little bit weird box. You can kind of see that, I think. Okay. That you finally invested in some good quality tape. Usually you don't really invest in good quality tapes, but this time you did. Today is Wednesday actually, not Tuesday. I think I mistaked that earlier in the video, but oh well. Okay, Amazon, off you're out. And there is my charger that I missed out, the 85 watt. It's expensive to buy chargers here in Amsterdam from Apple. Well, Apple chargers are usually expensive, but Amsterdam is a special case. It's more expensive than other places. Okay, here's the actual Amazon box. I don't know how to use my scissors properly. Ooh, look at that. Will it make it to the end? Oh yes. Cool. Usually it would start ripping somewhere in between, but hey, this time it works. Okay. There you go, the Rode VideoMicro. I hated that they stopped shipping, well, stopped printing out receipts inside Amazon packaging stuff, because I love to have the receipts. And I have to print them out manually for my bookkeeping. Yes, I do bookkeeping. I don't study bookkeeping, but I do bookkeeping. Just to help me know how much money I spent on my camera stuff every year. I don't like to look at the numbers, but sometimes I have to because it's the reality of life. If I can get this tape to open. Okay, it's open. Okay, yeah, cool. And off we are with the mic. Any specifications? Compact on-camera microphone, 2 years warranty, no battery required, compact size. Yeah, dead cat. Suspension mount included fairy windshield for optimum performance. Okay. Yeah, 2 years warranty, no. Okay, they're just repeating themselves. Okay. Nothing interesting. And now to this stuff. Unlock. And this is open. That's the actual dead cat. It was quite pressed, so it actually comes off really easily. The actual fur, so maybe I have to look for a better one. But yeah, and it also actually comes off here really easily. It's actually quite soft, spongy material inside. It feels like metal and ceramic. It probably is. Okay, and here you have the suspension mount to reduce the vibration. You mount on it like that. Okay, now it's locked into place. Okay, it's actually really small, but because of the dead cat, or the furry thing, they call it. Oh, and here's the cable. But because of the dead cat, it looks pretty big. Life's tough. I love that they give you these because they're actually really good for camera bags. to keep the moisture of your lenses and things like that. Just keep it. Little instructions on how to use, but I'm sure everyone knows. It's pretty simple and straightforward. But anyway, what I've seen with this mic is that you can also mount it on a boom pole and then get some closer, well, some better audio quality. If you're doing the smaller interviews, things like that, because you can use the boom pole to put the mic closer to your object. But yeah, pretty interesting. Okay, I'll do the mic test soon. That's for the unboxing for now. So this is the first test, and it's being recorded on the Canon EOS 70D with the lavalier mic from Rode, so the Rode Link video wireless kit system. And yeah, this is the sound quality. And this is the sound quality from the internal microphone from the Canon EOS 70D. I hope you at least can hear a little sound difference. So this is the test on my Rode NTG2 microphone, and I hope there's gonna be a huge sound difference, but actually because we're in a controlled environment here, which is in my room in Amsterdam, I think the sound quality might not be that different, but I still hope you can hear it. But I hope you're listening to the sound quality different on the headphone rather than listening to the, let's say, the computer speaker, because you'll hear a huge difference if you hear it through the headphones rather than the built-in computer speakers or the external computer speakers, unless it's one of those really, really expensive ones. But yeah, moving on to the next. And this is being recorded on the, well, the sound is being recorded with the Rode VideoMicro mic, the new mic that I just bought. So like, I hope it improved from my internal 70D video microphone, but I'm not sure if it's as good as, say, the Canon, as the Rode Video Link, wireless link microphone, the wireless one. And the next test will be on my G7 camera. And now I'm using the internal microphone from the Lumix G7, or if you're in Germany, it's called the Lumix G70. So I think out of all the microphones I have, including the internal camera microphones, I think that the G7 and the 5D Mark II has the worst sound quality that I wouldn't even want to use in, let's say, an interview environment. But usually interview environment you don't really, like, it's weird using the onboard microphone because the sound is always bad. But if I have to pick the worst, it's usually from this camera or from my 5D Mark II. I think they're just not good. Like, just don't bother putting a microphone on them. But that's it. Oh, and I think I'll try putting the my new Rode mic on here to see if there's any sound quality difference. So now it's being recorded with the, well, my G7 is using the new Rode mic, the VideoMicro from Rode. And yeah, I hope you still hear at least a little bit, a tiny bit of sound difference. I love that they actually supply you with a dead cat, because like, even if it's low quality dead cat, it will still act as a really good filter. Prevent to have that, like, you know, when the wind is blowing really harsh into the camera microphone or any microphone, you hear that really disturbing noise. So I really appreciate that they include this dead cat rather than the normal foam they supply you with their normal microphones. Well, not normal, but any other microphone. So this is my Rode setup, usually. So this is the NTG2, this is all they gave me. Yeah, the foamy thing. or even from other companies. This is the Zoom H4n, but yeah. So, I think that's where I should end the video, with this camera, the G7 and the VideoMicro. So thank you very much for watching this video, this far actually. I hope the sound quality, well, the mic is a good investment for my new series of video. Please check them out. Maybe episode 1 and episode 2 is terrible because of the sound and because I don't have any structures in it. Episode 3, I have to confess that I did film episode 3, but I had to delete it completely, simply because it's not worth putting it up. The audio was bad. The city where I went to was on major construction, so there was construction sites everywhere. So nothing interesting. The weather did not play a good role. It's not like, sure, if you go somewhere you try to take the best pictures, but because I'm usually going to this city like 4 or 5 times a month anyway, so I figured maybe next time would be better to film in this city rather than that time. But obviously if it's like a city where you're going once in a lifetime, then you know, you just have to do your best and photograph from different perspective. Take as many pictures as possible because it's like a once in a lifetime kind of thing, the trip. But just don't forget to enjoy it as well, rather than capturing everything. And yeah, that is my unboxing of this VideoMicro mic. I find it hard to remember all the names of my microphones, to be honest. But oh well. Thank you very much for watching, and see you soon.